Mortem examination was completed for Mr. Phipps on Monday, September 30th, 2024. Mr. Phipps' cause of death was determined to be from injuries received from gunshots, with the fatal round entering Mr. Phipps' right shoulder and traveling downward through his chest, coming to rest in his stomach. The Omaha Police Department officer-involved investigations team interviewed both Officers Zendejas and Atkinson regarding their actions during this incident. Both officers provided voluntary statements to investigators. Both officers did not view their body-worn camera footage prior to their interviews. Officers Zendejas told investigators that once Mr. Phipps exited his car, he noted the outline of a handgun in the front pocket of Mr. Phipps' hoodie. Officers Zendejas stated that during the foot pursuit, he saw Mr. Phipps remove a handgun from the front of his body. Officers Zendejas noted the gun was in Mr. Phipps' right hand, and as Mr. Phipps went over the top of the fence, the gun was pointed towards the officers, which created an imminent threat. The officers Zendejas' statements were consistent with the body-worn camera footage and the physical evidence located at the scene. Officer Atkinson's statements were also consistent with his body-worn camera footage and the physical evidence located at the scene. Investigators conducted a background check of Mr. Phipps, which showed previous arrests for the following: flight to avoid arrest, marijuana manufacture and delivery, carrying a concealed weapon, resisting arrest on 2 separate occasions, failure to disclose a concealed weapon on 2 separate occasions, unlawful transport of a firearm. Officer Noah Zendejas has been employed with the Omaha Police Department for 3.5 years and is assigned to the Uniform Patrol Bureau in the Northeast Precinct. A review of Officer Zendejas' disciplinary history showed no previous discipline for use of force policy violations. Officer Alex Atkinson has been employed with the Omaha Police Department for just under 5 years and is assigned to the Uniform Patrol Bureau in the Northeast Precinct. A review of Officer Atkinson's disciplinary history showed no previous discipline for use of force policy violations. At the conclusion of the interviews of Officers Zendejas and Atkinson, the Douglas County Attorney's Office was provided a full briefing on the details of the incident with the facts known at this time. This incident is the subject of a criminal investigation to be reviewed by the Douglas County Attorney's Office and is also the subject of an internal administrative investigation. Per Nebraska state statute, 2 outside agencies assisted with this investigation, consisting of investigators from the Nebraska State Patrol and the Douglas County Sheriff's Office. Conclusions about whether the actions of the officer are consistent with department policy and the law will not be made until all facts are known and the investigation is complete. Per Nebraska state statute, a grand jury will be convened to review this incident.